I'm a high school principal, been a principal now for 14 years, and anyone who knows a high school principal, we work tremendous amount of hours every week. In fact, when this was brought to me, I was working about 90 hours every week. Barely saw my family, and it was stressing. And I had a high stress environment, 2,000 students in my high school, gang ridden. I mean, it was tough. Okay. And so I figured that, I need to do something different. I need to add something to my life. Okay. Because I couldn't continue to doing this for 15 more years until I retired. So, and although the income was great, had a really nice six-figure income, and Fontaine, I'm still a principal, but I'm not that principal at a traditional setting, and I pay my dues there. So now I have a more relaxed environment, which I created an online school. So it's a little bit different, but I love talking to busy people, Fontaine, because I was there. I was that person, a person that had a family. My wife owned a daycare for 17 years, and she worked from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Okay. And then I was working up until 10 or 11 o'clock at night, a lot of times attending ball games. So we just made a decision that we wanted to take control of our own finances and take advantage of our time. You see, because we partnered with this company, we were able to retire my wife from that daycare in 2015. And we're talking about a six-figure income that she had, that we gave that up for this business. And so I want you to understand that that's how much belief that we had in the business then, and we continue to have in this business now. Because as Jason told you, this is where you can save money on need-based recession-proof services. That's what triggered me to join this business. The fact that I could get paid off my own gas bill, and the fact that I could get paid off people's electric bill in Pennsylvania or New York, New Jersey, that just really fired me up about this business. So I want you to understand that. I understand you're a pastor. My wife is a minister. Okay. We have several pastors that are in our business. And what we tell them is that, look, we know that we value what you do, just like people do as a high school principal. I'll tell you how that will help you in this business. The title alone will help you in this business because of the respect level that people have for pastors. It's the same thing with the high school principal, because the people feel that, okay, if a high school principal is involved in this business, it's at least worth me listening to the opportunity, because they know how hard we work. They know the amount of time that we put in. So if we're doing something like this, then it has to be worthwhile. And that's how I'm able to get people to at least take a look at it. Now, all don't join. So don't think that everybody that you talk to will join the business, because that won't be the case. But your job is to get them to listen to it. Because as we know, we're dealing with a tremendous crisis right now all over the world. A lot of people have lost their jobs. And I'm sure you know some that probably have lost theirs. Here's the sad part about it. We will overcome this. The sad part is some of those jobs won't come back. And when I think about people like Uber drivers, Lyft drivers, restaurant workers, I mean, people who really are working those jobs really as a secondary income, those people don't have that income coming in now. And so what we do, even in this crisis, is that we offer this as a solution. Here's an opportunity where you don't have to punch a clock for someone. You can work this on your own time and your own schedule, and you can just do what you normally do and just tell people, hey, I found a way where you can get paid residual off those need-based services. So we're not doing anything extraordinary. We're showing people how to save money, or we're showing people how to make extra money. And Fontaine, I know you know as a pastor, a lot of folks come to you who need an extra $200 or $300 just to pay their rental mortgage or to pay that light bill. Here's where we can offer them something. We can't guarantee them anything, but we can offer them an opportunity that they can build a residual, make some extra money, to pay off the credit card debt, the student loan debt, to add groceries on the table, pay for childcare, pay for child support. All these things that Americans have to deal with now, that's what I do on my day-to-day walk as I come across people and I listen to what they're looking for. And I offer this as a viable vehicle that can accomplish what they're trying to accomplish. And Fontaine, it has worked perfectly. Now, Walter told you, yes, #1 in Georgia, number 12 overall in the company, out of 400,000 people across the country. How is that possible? And I work this part-time. Let me let that marinate a little bit now. I still work a full-time job. Well, I don't work 90 hours. I work about 60 now. And I've been able to find enough leaders who were looking for something. And together we bonded to show people how they can improve their life by finances, adding finances, or just simply by saving money on bills they're already paying. That's the simplicity of our business. So Pastor, it's not going to be where you have to go all out of your way to make this business work. No. I mean, you have contacts. You're just finding a few people who are looking for something. They're looking for that extra $300, $400, $500 a month. Now think of how that can help that person in terms of their life, their kids. I mean, it's just, that's what I love about this business, is that when I see the lives that we have changed, and I'm sure Jason has seen it up there in PA too, the lives that we change, it's powerful. It's powerful. And that's why 12 years later, I'm still in this business, still passionate about it. And I'm still showing everybody who's willing to listen to this opportunity. Now, I can't make them join, but all I want to do is put the opportunity on the table, let them see how I've been able to build it, and let them see that, hey, listen, this is something viable that you can add to your life. And that's what I'm doing, helping people, again, Walter, that I do not make any money off of. But I met him, sound brother, and I'm willing to help anybody that's willing to help other people. So back to you, Walter.
Wow.